Good day, everyone. So in this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you guys about the HTML span element. Now, the HTML span element is an inline container that is used to apply styles or manipulate a part of the text without affecting the rest of the content. Now, previously I talked about the div, and I told you guys that the div is a block level. Now, for this span now, you can see it's an inline. Now, you can just reason it. Since the other one is a block level, and as a block level, it attains the full width. Now, a span, which is an inline, does not what attains the full width. It continues from where the previous element stopped. Okay, so just know that in layman's idea. So let's just go to practicalize this. And here I wrote down an example here. Okay, let's just open our Visual Studio first of all, and let me run this. Okay, so unlike the div, which I can say div1, div2. Now you see the div1 attains this full width here. The div2 attains this full width. Now, unlike that, let's see for the span. Span 1, span 2. Now you can see span 2. Let's continue. Span 3. You can see. So this is the div is a block level element. It attains the full width. Why for the span is it is an inline element, meaning the next it follows from where the previous element stopped. Now this div2 stopped here at this ending here. So this span continues from there. Now this second span also continues from where this first span element stopped, and so on. So it is an inline what element. Okay. Now in addition, I said it is used to what manipulate part of a text without affecting the rest of the what content. Now let's go to also practicalize that. Now for example, I have three tests here, as you can see, span 1, span 2, and span 3. So I can use this span to apply styles to this or to this middle one and leave this out. Okay, so now let's just go back. Let's do something practical. So let's hello world. Okay, you can see now here I can say learning about the span element. Okay, now I want to style this learning about. I want to style this learning about. Now let me zoom in my web page so you can see well. Okay, so I want to style this learning about. Now if I should use div here, to hold this learning about, it's going to take it to the next line because the div is a what block level element, so it's going to start afresh from a next line. Okay, so the right element to use should be an inline what element, which is what span in this case. Okay, now you can see I've already what encapsulate this right up here learning about in a span what element, and it's still on what the same line. Okay, element. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to be giving it a style. Let's say style. Let's just change the color to, let me choose blue. Okay, now you can see I styled only this out of all. So yeah, I can still come here to give this a style, and I can say the background color should be red. Okay, now you can see the background color of this full entire paragraph is what red, but this span here I gave it another style. Okay, I can change it from background color to be ordinary color. Now you can see. So all everything is inside the p tag. As you can see, everything is inside the p tag, which is supposed to be red, but I now overrided the style, the color, using the span here, and I styled it to what, to have blue, this learning here, to have what, a different color, a different text color, which is what, blue. Okay, so now you can see. So this is just how you can also use the what, the span element to manipulate text and all that.